Hey, everybody who's not here because there's no viewers on here yet. This is Mike Miller. I am back on the air. It is 12:06 a.m. in Pacific time zone, 3 o'clock Eastern. Indiegogo has been live for just about 2 hours, just over 2 hours, and we are 50%, 51% funded. 7582 on the Indiegogo so far. So, wow, thanks, guys. That's freaking 2 hours, and we're halfway there already. That's incredible. So, I just want to thank everybody who already supported, who already donated. Not donating. You're not donating. You're just pre-buying. You're pre-buying some great content, or you are donating for the troops and getting that $80 package so that we can get as many copies of Lone Star Heart of the Hero out to our servicemen and women as possible. I think that's it's great. Actually, let me go check out and see how many people have picked that particular one up. Gotta refresh. Boy, the early bird special seems to be very popular. Let's see. Lone Star for the troops. The $80 you get two signed copies for yourself. You don't have to pay for shipping. And I will send a minimum of 5 copies to the USO. I will send as many as I can at cost. The more copies I print, the cheaper the printing gets. So hopefully I'll be able to send more. Hopefully I'll have to print 100,000 copies, and they'll be so cheap that I can send another 100,000 copies to the troops. That would be just fantastic. But a man can dream. A man can dream. On the early bird special, 28 have been claimed already. So already over a quarter of them. Unfortunately, when I was rebuilding this in my haste from the other version I had, I did not make this the limited edition it is supposed to be. It says so in the description, but it doesn't say so like as the perk. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to cancel it. I don't know if I can cancel. I'll probably have to get some advice from Indiegogo on whether I have to cancel it. But if I cancel it, I don't know if that cancels all of the purchases. I'll have to figure it out. Maybe I'll just tell people to stop buying it at 100. Because wow, it's the fastest moving thing on here. I've got 28 of those. Let's see what else is moving quickly. Nothing has moved as quickly as the early bird special. 19 of the both covers autographed, but yeah, nothing anywhere close. So 50% better than the next best seller is the early bird special. So if you are the 100th buyer of the early bird special, please nobody after that buy any, because that will cause problems. And let me mention a couple people. Ross Browning just bought the cover A autographed. Carlos Martiena just bought Lone Star number 1 cover A. Sam Buster just bought Lone Star number 1 cover A. And Zero Depressive just bought the early bird special. And Zero, apparently you are from Europa. So or somewhere outside of the United States. Mosh Krasinski, you buy digital comic version. Very good. Andrew McCovey, cover A autographed. Anthony Buontempo, cover A autographed. Tom Trencher, Lone Star number 1 cover A. Luke Bat, Lone Star 1 cover A. Megan Niesink. I'm starting to think these are a lot of European names. It is morning in Europe. It's morning in Europe, not in America. Cover B autographed. Johnny Rodriguez, cover B autographed. Yogg, digital comic version. James Wood, early bird special. Thomas Dorian, Lone Star number 1 cover B. Stephen Parker, cover A, autographed. Adam Kadrich, both covers autographed. William Jenkins, Lone Star for the troops. Thank you, William. Support the troops. Mike Six Frankie, early bird special. Ryan Gerald, Lone Star #1. And I think I got everyone before that. Let me just do a few more in case I didn't. Bradley Clausius, both covers. Patrick Selburn, cover B. D. Chappelle, maybe that's Dave Chappelle, both covers autograph. Daniel E. Waite, early bird special. Joe Donovan, early bird special. Jim Trammell, Lone Star cover B. Kieran Rimmer, digital comic. John Khalil, both covers. Daniel Deportillo, cover B, autographed. Greg Barrett, both covers. Daniel Deportillo, cover B, autographed. You bought 2 of them? You bought it twice, Daniel. You might want to cancel one of those. I don't want you to get overcharged for something you don't want. Greg Barrett, both covers, autographed. Jason Daniels, both covers, autographed. Jason Johnson Nguyen, early bird special. Early bird special, very popular. Armanda Taormina, early bird special. T-Jeff 2112, early bird special. Randall Warren, digital comic. Darum, both covers. Joe Rieger, both covers. Stephen Cloistermeyer, Lone Star #1, cover A. And Jason Kopp, both covers autograph. There are more. Oh, Sonny, both covers autograph. There's more, but I think I covered them. I'd like to shout everybody out. I don't know how practical that's going to be. Clint Johnson just got the early bird special. These are new ones since I just started reading. Clint Johnson got Lone Star for the troops. Thank you, Clint. And Stephanie O got the early bird special. Thanks, guys. Let's see where that actually puts us with those 3. 8,081. Wow. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. For those who have been here, who saw, where is my thing? Where's the rest of my screen? It's missing. It's like I closed it. Oh, that it is. All right, let's go over to my channel, my dashboard, and see what you all might be chitting and chatting about. Blacklist Universe. Man, my neck is just killing me. All right, Midnight Hustle. So I'll probably be on for an hour and see where we can get this thing in an hour. All right, Keegan. Hey, Keegan, Jiminy Cricket. We're coming in. I got 71 of you. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, if you just came over to from Ethan's screen, please subscribe. Get that, smash that subscribe button, hit the bell, all that fun stuff down there. Oh, and I also have a mailing list. If you want to get, sometimes I send out exclusive, like relatively high resolution artwork, 100 DPI images that you can print out if you don't want to buy a print. I send out discount codes, press releases, stuff like that. I'm not going to flood your mailbox. I probably do maybe 2 a month. Man, it is hot as something negative in here. So I do that probably a couple times a month. Then plus any kind of extra important stuff that pops up. Let's see. Oh, Robert Eaton, early bird special. Thank you. Oh, not Robert, Robin. Well, thank you, Robin. I appreciate you very much. Damn Tuga, just me again. Mr. Thundero, yo. How you doing? Evening. Revon Starkula, hello there. Long time no see. What's up, Revon? Or Revon. What up, guys? Nick, Zero Depressive, 94. Number 94 is me. I have 97 contributions so far for a total of $8,081. Oh, $81.96. Whoa, what happened there? Oh, I just didn't refresh it. Okay, that was from Robin. She got the early bird special, which, wow. Boy, that is really, that's going to be a pickle for me if you guys don't stop at 100 and I can't figure out how to end it because Dang it! I want that to be very special for the first 100 people that get it. But I can't screw somebody who sneaks in after the fact either. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out by tomorrow. I doubt I'm going to sell all 100 of them by tomorrow morning. But I'll try to get. I'll try to talk to the Indiegogo people. They really, so far have sucked at responding to me. This minute should get stronger throughout the day. Oh, cool. Yes. So Chris Crosby over at KeenSpot is going to have my advertisement up in their news box all across the KeenSpot network, starting at midnight tonight, and then expanding out through tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get some new people in here from KeenSpot. That would be fantastic. I would love it very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, boy, oh boy, this is so fantastic. Anyone new coming in here? Rob Swanson, not Ron Swanson. Lone Star #1, cover 8. Thank you for your support, Rob. This is like a telethon. Killing it, 100% within 24 hours. Yeah, I'm at 55% in 2 hours and 2.25 hours. So, yeah, that first hour was incredible. Somebody bought the $2,000 level, which was name a character, name one of the unknown soldiers. So, all my unknown soldiers actually had names already, but I made one of the options that someone can name an unknown soldier after themselves if they wanted to be a name of a character for the rest of time. Hopefully that character doesn't get killed off anytime soon. But yeah, so I didn't want to do it to all of them because that would be silly. But I allowed one person to be named by someone for $2,000. Sold. So fantastic. That is 1/4 of the $8,196 so far. $8,224. Thank you, Rob Swanson. Yeah, I should have refreshed that before. Ernesto Santoyo. Hey guys, aloha, Mike. Aloha, Ernesto. Put your Indiegogo link in the description. Ah, shoot. Can I do that while I'm doing this? I don't think I can edit it while it's on. But yeah, duh, I should have done that. How stupid. How stupid of me. I am stupid. So it's Lone Star. Go to where is it? Nope, that's not right. I don't know how to. It's on Indiegogo, man. It's on Indiegogo. Look up Lone Star Heart of the Hero. And then, take a few minutes, watch the commercial. The commercial's really fun, really well put together. My son edited it. He does a great job. Yeah, enjoy it, and then flip through it and tell me what you think. Check out all the preview pages. I guess I could scroll through it here. If you guys want to, just let me know and I can do that again. Congrats, Mike. Wish you the best. Thank you, S. Ipe. Can you link it, Jiminy Cricket? It will work since you are a mod. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah. All right. Does that work? Yeah. Jiminy Cricket linked it in the chat. So, yeah, everybody go there right now and spend bazillions of dollars buying my funny book. Got my copy, ID #1. All right. Thanks, Nien. Nick P, like the metal prints in Early Bird. Yeah. So here's what happened for those who don't know. I was all set and ready. I spent like 2.5, 3 hours the other day building my Indiegogo so that I would have it ready for you guys today. And what happens is about an hour before I was supposed to go live, I chose, or I didn't. I decided, I better go set this up and get it ready to populate, fill out, whatever. And then I go and it says that I have to verify my email. And so I go in there and I, put all my info in and I click to send to verify email and I sit there and I wait. And I wait and I wait. And it doesn't come. So I do it again and I wait and I wait and I wait. And so I start panicking. And so I refreshed my email server. I rebooted my computer. I tried everything I could do on Indiegogo. Tried changing my password, tried this, that, and the other, and nothing. So then I had to eat dinner, and I'm like shoving food down my mouth, like paranoid that I'm not gonna have time to get this started, and I can't get it started. So in a mad rush, because I hate being late, and I promised this at midnight Eastern time, and midnight Eastern time was upon me. So I'm like, all right. So I went and I got on another browser, the Brave browser, and I tried a different email address that I have. And I went in there and I created an account and I sent to verify that email. And bam, it's there in like a freaking second. So I don't know what was wrong with the other one, because the customer support email came through, but my verify email didn't come through to the exact same address. So anyways, so in a mad rush to take 3 hours worth of work and get it done as soon as I could, I was porting everything over from the other browser to this browser. And what happened was I ended up with a couple of typos. And one of the mistakes was that I didn't list the early bird special as having only 100 available. So it won't shut down automatically at 100. And I can't change it. And so I'm going to see if I can put in a ticket and talk to somebody in customer service about making it so maybe I can limit it, or finding a way to cancel it when it hits 100 without canceling all those orders. Because if I sell 100, that's going to be $10,000, and I don't really want to lose $10,000 of orders. So I will figure something out. All right, let's do a quick refresh here. No one has bought. I guess you don't like my rant about the problems that I had. You going for a while tonight, Edwin? I am gonna go for, I don't know, an hour or two. You want to join? You want to hop in here, buddy? I can send you the linky. But if I do, we do have to get to the chats, because I know how we get when we're just talking. And I have a hard enough time getting through the chats as it is. So, well, this launch party is great, and I wish I could stick around, but I need to get up relatively early tomorrow. Good night. Good night, Sharu. You're probably already gone, but sorry. Have Lone Star slap a soldier who has a maroon skull. Ha! He'll be called the Crimson Skull. Matt Hayes. Oh, yeah? Keep it going. Back quality comics, not character assassination. Yeah, baby. Ernesto, it cancels the backers who purchased it at that tier. Yeah, see, I'm scared, though. So, if you guys have solutions, let me know. Let me know. Perhaps what I'll do is do a variant. So like the first 100, I want to make sure the first 100 are the only ones to get that, because that was what I promised. Perhaps at 101, I'll do a variant. So it's not the same print. But and then people after that can still pick up the metal print option. I don't know. If you guys think that's a good idea, let me know. I need some counsel of from you guys on that. Hey Mike, I sent you a DM on Facebook regarding stats for the Confiscate Characters trading cards. I would love to help you guys out. Great. Thank you, Chester Busby. Thank you very much. Order Lone Star now. Yes, do. Go. No one has bought anything in like 10 minutes. I'm scared. It's all over now. I'm only at 55% funding. Which cover is A and which cover is B? Cover A is the one where he's standing in the alleyway over the beaten bodies of uh-oh. That's my first yawn of the night. Of the illegal gang members. Cover B is him killing the vampires. Wrench me, my body is ready. Unknown soldier tier is gone already. Unknown soldier tier? What is the unknown soldier tier? Oh yeah. Somebody bought it, man. That's a quarter of what I've got so far. Somebody bought that $2,000 tier. It'd be great if somebody bought the cover. 10 grand. Anybody got 10 grand laying around they want to get rid of? Let's see. Sorry. Rolling back up to the top. You know what? Give me a second here. I'm gonna send Edwin, my dear friend, a link to the Hangout in case he wants to pop on. Twitter. Hello, Twitter. And I believe everyone else is asleep. Edwin and I can come on here and do a Bible study or something. Uh-oh, that's the wrong one. And that one's the wrong one. All right. Scroll back up, scroll back up, scroll back up. Golly, you guys are talking a lot in there. All right. Customer ID number 5 bought the $40 perk for alarms. Thank you, Jeff Francis. Couldn't do it without you, man. Cover A is the one with the Lone Star standing over. Yeah. Comics for our troops. Yeah, I've sold, I think, 4 of those so far. Patrick Sheldon, digital comic version, $15. Thank you very much. Mitch Newman, cover A autographed. Thank you, Mitch. I appreciate every single sale. I hope you guys noticed I tried to make the tiers a little bit cheaper than the other Comicsgate guys, not just out of a sense of competition, but because that is one of the concerns that I was hearing, about the price. And so I know it's only $5 cheaper. The digital comic is $10 cheaper than the others. If you want that, I know I have a lot of fans who are digital comics readers because of Injustice. So yeah. Yeah, there it is. So thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, 100 contributors. Yes. Thank you. 8279. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Is there a discount for getting a comic without a cover? No, there's not. So yeah, still at 55%, 53% of 15,000. Oh yeah, that's an old update. Let's get the book funded by the end of the live stream. That'd be fantastic, but I think I would be here up all night long, and I'm already one yawn in. Gosh, I'd like to kind of go get a glass of wine, but there's nobody here to help me. Let me move this so I can relax a little bit. Recline. Good luck, Papa Mike. Thank you, Daniel. Bye now, before they're all gone. Bye now. Bye all month long. Hey, peeps. What's up, Commander North? Got 80 people in here watching. Hello to everyone. Zero Depressive, as I was saying, Mike, your mods have low T. I don't actually remember you saying that, but okay. 8279. Ernesto Santoyo, get a bowl of udon and hunker down, Mike. I don't think I have any udon in the freezer. So I demand a wrench. Sorry, Depressive. No wrench for you! Oh, that's a ding. That usually means No, that was a Twitter ding. So Edwin Boyette, congratulations on the great start getting on the road soon. I'll check back in when we are home. Well done, Mike. Thank you, Silver Fox. I don't remember that last time. I even checked my email. SJWs have been trying EVS, Mike, Mitch, Zach, Timothy, Brett, John, and others down, plus insulting us for inferior products, which is foolish because we're going to put out the best comic books on the market. That's the goal. Kyle Ritter. Hey, Kyle. Hey, Kyle. Sorry, I'm behind on chats. Glad everybody said hi to Kyle. Ask them. Contact Indiegogo and ask them. I'm going to. I want a solution that doesn't cause problems for any of you guys. Congrats, Mike. Create a new tier with the correct limit and tell people to move there. Okay. I'm not sure that'll work, but I'm trying to figure out how that would work, like the math of it. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. Hi, Kyle. Everybody loves Kyle. Good day from Australia. Phoenix Echidna. Phoenix Echidna. Ah, shoot, something in my eye. Hi, Kyle. Refund by EBT. Congrats on 55% so far. Yes, thank you very much. Mike, you are lit for this campaign. You mean the light, or I'm like hyped up? I'm actually starting to peter out. Maybe I should get some coffee and we'll just do this until 4 in the morning. Aussie here too, T. Olson. Oh, yeah, so Australia's awake right now. For you Aussies, if you don't want to pay for shipping and you don't care about the paper product, I do have that $15 digital copy you can grab, and easy peasy Japanesey. That'll be good for you boys over there. Before the morning. Ernesto Santoyo. So I should wait to get the early bird special. No, don't wait. I'll figure it out. Indiegogo site plus projects Lone Star Heart of the Hero Fantasy. Oh, you're putting up the link. Grant Hall. Aussie. Nia Numbnuts. Howdy from Australia, even though we I think they passed out in the middle of their sentence. Jiminy Cricket. Lone Star now on sale. Yes, Lone Star is now on sale. Jiminy Cricket is posting the link to the Indiegogo constantly. Every 20 posts or so, he posts the link. So thanks, Jiminy. Don't wait, they'll be gone. Lone Star Fun Comics. Yeah, that's right. They will. I can't believe how fast they're moving. Actually, I think I've sold over a quarter of them, coming up on a third of them. I do have to figure it out by morning, so that I will do. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Put the link in the description. The Dogfather. I don't think I can do that while I'm streaming. I will definitely do it after the fact, though. Hey, only 39 of you have liked this video. Is it bad, or do you just not like liking? Please like. I like it when you like. Look, I'm going to like myself. Make comics great again. That is correct. That is the plan. Grant Hall and any other fellow Aussies or Kiwis, hit me up on Twitter. Disciple1776. No original comic art. Why? John Wayland. I don't like selling my original art. It's a decision I came to several years ago. Prior to that, I was selling it occasionally, but in general, see, I can go to a con, or I can put up an order for commissions or whatnot, and I can do a $1,000 commission or a $500 commission, and it'll take a moderate amount of time. But I can spend like 12 hours or longer busting my butt and thinking through layout and design and storytelling and pour my heart and soul into a page of original art, and it won't sell for more than a few $100s. Because it doesn't have, Batman flying across the entire page or whatever. Um, and so, quite honestly, it's not worth it to me. I value the pages higher than what most art collectors today would be willing to pay. So they're mine. But I did make it. I made one cover available, and covers always go for a premium. So I made one cover available. If somebody wants it, it's $10,000. It'll be the only piece of Lone Star art made available. I probably won't do it for the other issues. It'll just be this one, and then the rest of them will not be available on the market. Scarcity of the market. So that's what it is. Sorry. No problem. We got to help these guys out. I agree. Apparently, we Aussies don't exist. You do exist. Why would you say that? Order loan shark. King and Hall. I hear you. Australia is not real. Meme still going on. Oh. Australia is real. The Lone Star hype chain is rolling, rolling, rolling. I hope you guys are all sharing. Sharing the commercials. Get out there, share the Indiegogo link on all of your social media. Make sure you tell personally anybody you think who would be interested in the entire movement or in Lone Star itself, by itself, whatever. Get out there and pimp it. Do what you can, please. It's up to you guys to make this a success. I can only do so much by myself. And yeah, so I'm doing this for you, and you're helping me. You're all part of making this dream come true. I'm just the producer. You guys are the ones who are vital to the market. So, can Lone Star's theme song be Rhinestone Cowboy? He's a rhinestone cowboy. No. But thanks for the suggestion. G'day Aussies, Ernesto says. Nyam nuts. Yeah, apparently we're in South Africa, which is funny because I was born in South Africa and my family came to Australia when I was young. My dad got jibbed on those plane tickets. More Hey Kyles. SJW Gremlins sabotaged the Indiegogo. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what that was about, but it was frustrating. It was frustrating. So I think, gosh, I don't know how to make an announcement about it, but I think I'll figure it out by tomorrow. Oh, Adam Spradlin just got both covers autographed. Thank you, Adam. I appreciate it very much. You are making a difference. You are making the world a better place by pimping and buying by supporting Lone Star, supporting creator-owned comics created for an audience that doesn't want social justice jammed down their throats. Over halfway there. Let's get Mike over the top at the end of the live stream. Order now. Thank you, Jiminy. I hope you're posting this all over your Facebook and Twitter too. Keegan Hall, I enjoy your live streams because you don't hide behind an icon. Please keep doing what you're doing. It makes it more personable. Thanks. Yeah, I don't always like doing that either. For some reason, Ethan always asks me to do that, but I think it does slow down. And sometimes, my audio gets out of sync, which is kind of wacky. And at that times, I do like to pop my icon on there. Plus, it's a cute little icon, so. 279. 8329. Who just picked up some books? We've got. Nope. That's recent. Oh, yeah. Adam Spradlin. Both covers autographed. Oh, did I already say that? I did just say that, didn't I? Patrick Sheldon got the digital comic. That's awesome. I'm glad I could make that available to you guys. We are at 8329 and cooking. And cooking. I'm listening to Roundstone Cowboy while you're talking. Do it. Do it now. I don't want to lose my order either. Yeah, I don't want you to. I am one way or the other. I'm going to limit that to 100 like it says. If I can't figure it out by the time we roll over 100, I'll figure something else out for people who will order over 100. And if they want to back out, I understand that. So I'll figure that out. But nobody who's getting the first 100 should feel worried about not getting an exclusive early bird special metal print. Okay. So get it now. Get it while it's hot. There's only, let's go see how many there are left. Let's see. Let's refresh this. He's a rhinestone cowboy. Early bird special, 32 claims. So almost 1/3 of them have been claimed. Wow. That's crazy. Maybe I should have had 2 different early bird specials to offer. We're going into the negative zone if you do that, Mike. I don't remember what you're talking about. But working 77 hours this week just for Comic Gates projects and beers. Right on. Lone Star's theme should be Tesla's modern day cowboy. Just because he's from Texas doesn't make him a cowboy. You know that? He doesn't wear a cowboy hat. He wears an aviator's hat. Come on, we need 2 more backers to get to 100. We are over 100. We are at 101. 101 backers. Can we make it 102? I've got 59 likes. I've got 91 watching, which means there are 32 of you who are not liking my video. I'm very upset with you. Come on now. Do your duty. Click the button. This reminds me of those old PBS marathons where they would sell you a Red Dwarf coffee mug. To this day, I wish I had bought one of those mugs. I remember Red Dwarf was a great show. Gazpacho soup. Tell me you know what I'm talking about. Okay. Ooh, got a couple more here. Couple more here. I already said Adam. Juka Pironama, Lone Star #1, cover A. Thank you, Juka or Juka, probably Juka. And Eric Grove, both covers autographed. Right on, Eric. Thank you for supporting me. We are at 8414 with 103 contributors. Wow. Wow, that's fantastic. Whew, this is going to be fun. Sticking feathers up your rear does not make you a chicken. Did I miss something? Oh, is that from... contact Ethan. He has the phone numbers of the Indiegogo people. They'll fix it for you. Yeah, okay. That's a good idea. Actually, let me shoot him a note now so that I remember to do that. Maybe he can... Actually, he went to sleep, didn't he? I'll do it in the morning. Hopefully it won't oversell by morning. Let's get back up to where we were. Boy, Rico's talking so much. Colonel Comics has just purchased the book. Right on, Colonel Comics. Make sure you share it and post it on Twitter if you haven't already. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. Just remember that. 8224. Just got another ding. Hopefully that's not a Twitter ding, but a... Nope. Colonel Comics really enjoys talking in the third person, which makes it hard for me to read Colonel Comics quotes because you may not be Colonel Comics, and you're not. Australia and New Zealand both exist, but Tasmania is a government conspiracy. Help feed Mike's kids. He's got a passel of them. A passel? Chuck it is definitely a problem for the Colonel. 8264 raised by 100 backers, 55% of 15,000. Yeah, we are at 56% now. So huzzah. Hustle like a rhinestone cowboy. 100 backers. Yay, everyone is still awake. Well, not everyone, but we are. Mike Indiegogo FAQ says you can edit the number of a perk from your panel. Really? Because I tried. Does anybody mind if I try to fix this now? Let me get on my panel again. So campaign editor, perks. Because from what I know, you cannot edit once something has been purchased. So create secret perk. Early bird special. Oops, duplicate. No. Shoot, what did I do? Who's gonna find and fill out a bank form? Visible, invisible. Cancel. Create new perk. Early bird special. This perk can't be edited or deleted because it has been claimed. Once a perk has been claimed, it cannot be edited or deleted. Oh, so I can't even delete it. So you can change the visibility. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. So once it gets to 100, I will invisibilitize it. Yeah. Okay. Well, gee, I hope I'm awake when it gets to 100, so I don't, so nobody like tries to squeak in there. Yeah, nice. It's funny that is just the hottest seller though. All right, so let's get back to. So I think that'll be my solution. I'll just make it invisible. Thanks for making it cheaper. We always appreciate that. You're welcome. I wish I could make it, much cheaper, but it's really as cheap as feasibly I can go. I told you guys before, I have to, if I don't make 60,000 on this, then I can't pay my bills basically. I've already worked on it for over a month with no pay, and I have mortgages that actually need to be paid. So mortgages too. I've got 2 mortgages, 5 kids, 2 mortgages. Any freebies? The freebies, Humphrey Bear, come in the emails. So join the email list down here, and that's where you get freebies. There's not going to be freebies on an Indiegogo, except for with stretch goals. With stretch goals, we'll do things like we'll get the cards in there for all of the different comics. Well, maybe not all of them. All the comics guys who are interested are going to be part of a card set that you guys can collect. You can collect all the cards, and so that'll be a stretch goal. So get the wine. I know. Who's that? Is that Micah? Is mommy still awake? You guys don't want me to get up and go walk around and go get the wine. Cheaper comics, shut up and take my money. Get the wine, brother. You know what the problem is? I don't have a clean glass. I'll tell you what. I am going to go get my wine, which means there's going to be dead here for a couple of minutes. Why don't you all go to the Indiegogo, and if you haven't seen it yet, watch the commercial, and then when I get back, you can tell me what you think. Man, I don't know if this is a good idea because I am hungry, and rather than eating, that doesn't seem to want to come out. What? Got a little jiggle, little bit of jiggle. Get the wine. We can wait. Get drunk after your Indiegogo's funded. Aloha, Mike. I'm number 84. Good luck, brother. I'll make myself a nice small cup of wine here. I believe I just got another supporter. Let us find out. Gelton, Lone Star, number 1, cover B. Right on. All right. Alcohol makes the streams better. Just ask Cecil. Cecil has a problem. I don't know if you're aware. Alcohol makes the stream. Lone Star looks fantastic. Can't wait to read it. Thank you, Jeffrey Grimm. I'm pouring my heart and soul into this book, so I hope everybody loves it. Get the restaurant cowboy environment going. Does that make Australia the modern day Area 51? Modern day. Hey, Kyle. Sorry, I'm behind on chats. Oh, that was me. Wow, am I that far behind? What's that? 12:32, and it's 12:55. Boy, I am behind. Let me skip down here a little bit. Just bought my digital Lone Star. Right on, P-Money. I've been watching so many Blacklist live streams. My body is sinking to your time. It's only 5:30 p.m. here, but my body thinks it's past midnight, Grant. So are you in Hawaii, Grant? Colorado, good day. Love great comics with fantastic art and stellar writing. Order Lone Star now. That's my pitch. Good day, mate. Drink wine now, coffee later. Yeah, and we're all out of ice, so I can't. I like ice. I know it's weird, but I like ice in my wine. I like it cold. Australia is the Fourth Reich. I don't think that's accurate. That was actually um, Argentina, I believe. Yeah, did you not hear that Hitler and all of his little Nazi commissars, not commissars, his little Nazi leadership went to Argentina and lived out the rest of their lives there. There's like photographs of them, and they're pretty believable. Bet you didn't know that. Slap that like. Yeah, there's 76 watching. I got 71 likes. Wow, looks like some people left when I went to get my wine. Maybe that was a bad idea. I would like to like this video. Likety like. Blacklist. Have you seen Dragon Ball Super? I don't want you to run away from my streams, but I don't like Dragon Ball Z. It's I've tried watching it, and honestly, the animation's not great, and the stories are I don't know. It's not my cup of tea. So too much coffee, man. Matt Hayes. I personally don't think about liking with live streams. Just settle in. Have to be reminded, but happy to. Thank you, Mr. L. Wish I could sell something for a couple of hundred. Well, yeah. How much blood you got? Order Lone Star, Heart of the Hero. No. Oof. Man, my ears are like covered in sweat from this. Hold on, let me. You know what? I'm not talking to anybody. I can just talk into my microphone here. Yeah, we're totally real. Yes. No one actually doubts that Australia isn't real. Australia doesn't exist. Phoenix. Australia doesn't exist according to flat earthers. No, that's not what they say. They say that Australia. They say that like you can't get to Australia from South America because on the flat Earth model, it's so far away that you have to fly to like India or England or something. Like there's no direct flights from South Africa to like Perth, even though that would be the shortest length of distance. Um, I would assume that's not true, but you're from Australia, you tell me. Only one piece of original art available? Dig deep and get it now before it's gone. That's right, one piece. John Whalen, I'll let my mother-in-law know about your Indiegogo. She a big fan of comic books, John? Flat earthers don't believe Australia is real, but square watermelons are real, and that means Australia is real. What? That was Elric Huga. Are you from the Huga clan? Skid Racket. I'm going to be back. I'm going to... Oh, sorry. I think the wine's getting to me already. I'm going to back it once I'm done eating pizza, drinking Prosecco. It's the summertime life. Yeah, boy. If you want great comics, support great comics. Order Lone Star today. Flat Earth is provably wrong. Everyone knows the Earth is thick. Flat comics are better than flat Earth. Thick Earth theory. You guys been drinking, huh? It is Friday night. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, it's 1 a.m. Saturday now. Oh, that's good. That is good. Look it up. Real scientists have photos of the Earth, and it's hella thick. The icon looks good when everyone is using them. Otherwise, I prefer faces. Yeah, I understand. Mike, do you still do work for DC, and have you gotten any static from other creators there? No. I haven't worked for DC since Injustice. I was working on the Meg book for DeBell Brothers. And static from other creators. No more static than I usually got from other creators. You know, I talk to them. There's those that are belligerently left-wing who don't want to talk to anybody who disagrees with their worldview. And there's everybody else, and I talk to everybody else. And if you got anything, digital comics, love traditional comics, order both. Just got the $40 perk. Right on, Lord Azerman. Damn you all, I'm going to have Rhinestone Cowboy stuck in my head for days after this. Jay Simmerly. Edwin Boyette. What up, Mikey M? It's the missus. We're in the car heading home. Right on, right on. Ooh, I got another contributor. Let me trade my wine for my phone. Check out who I have to thank. I am happy to thank each and every one of you if I can. Although if I go to bed and like 200 people contribute while I'm sleeping, first of all, that would be fantastic. But that would be a lot of reading. 85-35. So let's see. Where did we leave off? Jeffrey Grimm got both covers autographed. Carl Anthony Davey got the digital comic version. Jeffrey Stout got the Lone Star #1 cover B. And Tim Merchant got cover A autographed. Let me see if there's anyone I missed. Gelton, Lone Star #1 cover B. And I think I read Eric Grove before, but I'll read you again, Eric, since you bought 2 covers, I get to read you twice. Eric Grove, both covers autographed. Thanks, everybody. Let's see where that brings us. That brings us to $8,568. Wowzers. 57% funded. Fantastic. You guys are amazing. And I could never do this without you. Literally. That's not even me blowing smoke up your collective rear ends. I freaking literally could not do this without your support. So thank you for being there for me. Thank you for being there for Comicsgate, for Lone Star, for just the idea that we can build a future of just great, fun entertainment. Just, you know, without all the crap that we have to put up with from Marvel and DC nowadays. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Grant Hall, I love Red Dwarf. Did you get the gazpacho soup joke? Humphrey Bear, Gary L. Shipman. Is Gary here? Gary can't still be up. Gary doesn't stay up this late. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Okay. My thing is a little bit locked up right now, so I apologize. It seems the SJW gremlins have been taking over my computer tonight. Da 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 da. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys are talking about Cecil? Oh, wow, you guys are chatting like up a storm. Okay. I will be backing soon. Akashik says I'll be back soon. I am just finishing up my current script, and keycard is in the other room. All right. Thank you. I hit the like already. Well, don't hit it again because it'll unlike. All people in Texas are cowboys. They all eat porks and beans and carry 6 shooters. That's actually true. Number 32 backer, Mike. All right. Thank you, Richard. Looks real good. Happy to help. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't be sorry you waited. Order now. I love Red Dwarf. Yeah, that was such a great show. I think it's on Hulu. I might have to just watch that again. Ugh, so hot in here. Sorry, I have to let down my long hair. Can Lone Star be from my hometown of Alice, Texas? That's 40 minutes west of Corpus Christi. Maybe, Egg. Maybe. I'm gonna have to do some research on it, but yeah, I wanted him to be near Corpus Christi, so that might be spot on. That might be spot on. Smegheads. Just a smeghead to eat schlanger. Order Lone Star now. Is that an Xbox One headset? If so, how are you using it with your computer? Yes, it is an Xbox One headset, and I use it by plugging it into my computer. Oh, I have a MacBook Pro, so it uses the just standard single plug headsets. Worst Marvel character? Iceman. 55 years of being straight, then poof, not even written good. Yes, it was not written well. Poor Mike, it's like 20 minutes behind in chat. Imagine if we have 1,000 people in here like EVS usually gets. Yeah, that's why the super chats things happen, and it does get a little less personal unless you want to start paying for chats. But it is what it is. I'll be happy to have that problem, but I will miss the. I made the comparison of like going from like a small family church to like a big mega church. But at least you can still reach me here. I mean, you don't have to drop $100 on a super chat to talk to me, right? Hi, Ethan. Hi, Ethan. Who's Ethan? Ethan's not here. No, tell us a funny story. You want me to tell you a funny story? Let me think of a funny story. No, I don't want to tell that one. I'll tell you about the time I almost died. Not really funny, though. So I'm driving my friends. This is in the 90s. I was probably 17 or 18 years old, and I'm driving my friend Chris's Honda Prelude back up from LA. We were like down in LA. Okay, yeah, I was 18. I remembered because I called. Never mind. I was 18. So we were driving back up. I think we had stayed the night in Santa Barbara. We were driving back up to San Jose, and we were talking about driving back down and going to Magic Mountain at some point. And I go, oh man, I forgot. I picked up a coupon for Magic Mountain. I like reach in my pocket, I grab it, and I say, oh yeah, it says, look, you get like 50% off or something like that. And I hand it to Chris, who's passenger seat. I'm driving his car, but he's in the passenger seat. And I'm cruising around. I'm probably doing 75, maybe 80 miles an hour, because that's what you do in California. And he says, no, it says like you get buy one get one free or something like that. And I'm like, give me that. So I take it and I tell him to steer, because you do that all the time when you're young. You let the passenger steer the car. And so I'm reading it and I'm like, no, it says 50% off. And I point at it, and Chris, who's holding the steering wheel, like leans over to look at the at the coupon in my hand. My friend Mike, who's been like laying down in the back because I think he was drunk. Like I see his head in the rearview mirror, like pop up, and he goes, Mike, with like death, the fear of death in his eyes. And I'm drifting, and there's all this traffic behind me, right? And I'm drifting into the center lane, which is gravel. And I do the one thing you don't do when you're driving into gravel. I just grab the wheel and I crank. So we go spinning like 720 degrees, like 2 freaking spins across the highway, 80 miles an hour, traffic behind us. And that edge of the highway, the right edge of the highway, is a 20-foot embankment down. Somehow, right, and there wasn't like a lot of foliage, but somehow, right where we were spinning, there was a giant bush that was like, I mean, it was a bush, but like it had like stalks in the bush that were like, an inch round, right? And somehow we hit this bush and it cushions. I mean, that's how soft this bush was, that it didn't even dent the car when we ran into it. It cushioned our movement and stopped us literally teetering on the edge of a 20-foot embankment. And like all these people that watched this like pulled over and they're like, oh my God, what the hell? Oh my God. Like people were freaking out. And this one guy with the truck, like he grabs a tow cable and attaches it to the Prelude, pulls it away from the embankment. It's got this dent in the bottom of the undercarriage from where it was teetering. And like one of the wheels was like, I forget, it was like crooked or something like that. And then the steering column was like upside down from normal alignment. And so we like limped the car over to the next town, which is like, I think it was like 2 miles away, and pulled it into an auto shop and stayed the night in a hotel there. And yeah, I was not a Christian at the time, so I was just like, oh man, we were lucky. But I totally think, angels or God saved us that day, because that bush, if that bush wasn't there, we would have been freaking meatloaf. It was a crazy, crazy time. But there's a story, and now I'm another 10 minutes behind on the chat, so thanks a lot. Smash that like button. Mike, can you kill an Iceman ripoff character in your book? In the way of Frank Quitely authority style. Oh, let me tell you another story that somebody brought up today. So you know that there's some guy, trying to bring up stuff I'd said like 20 years ago on AOL message boards and stuff. Well, one of the things he said is that Grant Morrison created a character, or no, he didn't create a character. He named a character after me. So there's a character in I think, I can't remember what his name was, the Flamer or Flame something or other, Flame. Flamer? Human Flame. So the Human Flame, who I think was like responsible or something or other for like destroying the universe. But the guy said that Grant Morrison named him after me. Like they finally gave him a name, and he named him. And lo and behold, his name is Mike Miller. So I don't know if he literally named him after me. There's a lot of Michael Millers, so very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Smash it. Gently caress that like button. Yeah, meant Corpus Christi. I'm a duck out. Good night, peeps. Let's get this book funded and make the world a safer place. Yes, Commander North, thank you for your service. Aha, so after 100, the evidence is gone. Yes, after 100, no one will know that the early bird existed. Just like that, it was gone. Only steers and queers come from Texas. That was Yana Hall, not me. I was just reading a chat. 8663. Who bought something from me? We got Tim Merchant. Actually, I think I might have mentioned him already. But cover A autographed. Leon Brions, both covers autographed. And Scott Douglas, cover A autographed. Thank you, guys. You've got me up to a 50.
Interesting. I have no
fun. So,
woohoo!
What's that? Oh, I think someone's here.
Oh my god, this is awesome. Look at the headset, then you'll hear.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Silver Fox of Comicsgate, Edwin Boy.
So we get home from the fellowship, and my dog has freaked out.
My headset on. Oh, wait. Let me just unplug this. Hey, guys. Does that sound okay, Edwin?
Yeah, you sound fine. So we get home from church and walk in the door, and my dog has ate a pillow. She's a good girl, but she's a little special needs.
She's a pillow eater.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Fluff everywhere.
So did I miss the Sally Fields moment?
You like me. You really like me.
Congratulations, man.
Did I say that?
Let's get some more wine in you. Let's see if we can get you to cry on live stream. That'd be beautiful.
Don't let it be. Cry.
I'm gonna dig deep and see if I can get a cry out of you, Mike Miller.
I don't know. He kind of looks like he'd be a tabletop dancer.
See that? We're at 8663.
Oh, it's beautiful, and I've got a awesome. Yeah. I didn't even stop to buy in. I just walked through the door, kind of laughed at my retarded dog, and hopped in.
Yeah, 110 contributors. It's pretty amazing. Pretty amazing.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's like hot in here.
Well done.
So how was church?
It was good. It was good. Yeah, we had a couple of good speakers, sang some good songs.
Nice.
What a friend we have in Jesus. That's always the right answer.
That's an oldie.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of an oldie church. So I think we used like a hymnal that was like printed in like 1923 or something.
All right. Let me see. I'm like half an hour behind on chats.
Well, let's do some chats. All right, get down.
All right. Don't let Mark Wade buy the $3,000 tier. So I have a $3,000 tier that you get to be a character in the book.
Well, there's plenty of people who die in the book.
Thanks for the money.
Okay. Let me give some context because I'm sure that gets quoted tomorrow. It was just a joke. It was just a joke.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw. I had one where you name one of the unknown soldiers, and somebody bought it. It was a $2,000 tier.
Oh wow!
Crazy, right?
That's awesome.
That is crazy. SJWs with 14 blue-haired cats try to keep good family men like Mike down. Might, I think that meant Mike, but it says might. So at least he didn't say Mark.
Mike Miller. Well, maybe you should just go with Mike Miller. That would be fantastic.
I'll just go with Mark Miller, and then I'll just cash his bet.
There you go. So, did you ever think you would be at this point? And I'm not talking about when we were planning the Indiegogo, but like, I know you'd given some thought to crowdfunding before, but like, did you ever see this moment in your head where like it was viable that you'd be able to jump out? And
I didn't think I'd be able to get here at this point because, like I said, my model of how I was going to crowdfund was completely based on like the ground up, you know, build your email list, do your Facebook marketing and that kind of stuff. The influencer part that gives it that shot in the arm that we're all seeing with Mitch's and with this now, and you know, everybody else's. It's a you know, it's part of the whole scope. But I did not see that being the driving force behind a successful crowdfunding campaign, and that's why I hadn't done it as yet. I was always planning on doing it, but I was planning on building up an email list. I've been collecting emails at conventions, and you know, you only get a few dozen at a show, but you know, I do like a lot. So I figured it would just take me a while to get there. So yes and no. Yes, I thought I'd get there eventually. No, I had no idea I'd get there this quickly.
Which, and I've said this a couple times before, we're kind of like in a magic moment, yeah?
Yeah.
And there's this confluence of forces that have come together. So this is like a node. It's a pivotal moment in comics history. But people are so hungry for something good, and they don't just want to be a comic. They don't just want to have a comic. They want to be a part of something, if that makes sense.
Yeah. And they are. They're pivotal. Every single person who buys this, whether it's the $15 digital copy or the $3,000 being a thing, every single person is pivotal to this happening. They are the bricks that make up the foundation of what is gonna change the industry. I truly, truly believe that.
Yeah, yeah, because you get to have, well, you get to have so much influence over what happens next. Right, yeah. You get to decide, and that's what I tell people when they're trying to wrap their mind around, because some people still haven't understood it yet. They're like, "Oh, I got to spend $50 for a comic book." No, you're not. You're not spending $50 for a comic book. You're giving a creator $50 so you can vote. You can vote where we're going from here. Like, you get to decide. The people who show up get to decide. That's how it works.
The free market, in the free market, your dollar is your vote. It is the democracy of cash, you know?
Yeah. So right now, the people who have contributed to these different campaigns, I mean, this stuff has got to be percolating through the industry now, right? It's going to be a huge symbol, a huge signal, a huge message to people. And maybe they're trying to downplay it, but I've got to imagine there's a lot of people that are panicking every time one of these things is successful. And I imagine that's going to escalate once some of the stuff is delivered, yeah? And people are happy with it. Because of the stuff I've seen so far, you know, I've read a couple of scripts, I've seen a couple of comics. Stuff is good. And it's much better than what you can go on an average Wednesday and go pick up in your store. You know what I mean?
Right. I want to shout out Thomas Peterson. Peterson, we might be related. Peterson is not as common a name as people think, and my father's mother was a Peterson. If you're Pennsylvania Dutch, we just might be cousins. But Thomas Peterson, both covers $50, and William Stedman, both covers $50. We are now up to $8,713. Thank you, you guys. Thank you very much.
Well,
I like to shout out every single person. Just thank them personally, you know.
No, but that's the way you do it, right? That's the way you do it. You teach people to value expressions of gratitude.
And I got 5 people bought the Lone Star for the Troops.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we're gonna get out some comics to our boys and girls in uniform. It's gonna be rad.
Yeah, I remember being over in Bosnia in '99. We were part of the peacekeeping mission over there and buying comics back then from our little PX there on our little post. It was nice to have a little bit of escapism when you're overseas and running around with guns in somebody else's country.
Mr. Thundero says tomorrow EVS will do a promo stream for you too. Yeah, I think he's down for that. Keep hustling. Yep, I'm gonna be very tired over the next 48 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you know, I have San Diego this week too, San Diego Comic-Con. So I have to go set up on Tuesday. I have to set up my booth, and I have to help set up my friend's booth. This is going to be like the craziest week and a half of my freaking life.
So are there going to be any fun artists in Artist Alley?
Oh yeah, some of the best.
Are you going to have any Eye of the Tiger moments or any mean looks, any mean lingering glances? Your Comicsgate now.
They freaking the people that hate Comicsgate have hated me for years. So they just snub me anyways. So I don't care. Dave Johnson, I don't need you in my life.
Just let the hate flow. Let the hate flow, Mike.
It will flow through you.
Maybe you could, take some glasses with you. Maybe you could harvest some of this and make some artisanal salt. Yeah, you gotta take one of these with you.
60K's peanuts. You can make that in 7 days. FP Sunny says. Yeah, I hope so. That'd be fantastic. Sierra Whiskey 16 says, "Hey Mike, I just subscribed. Thank you. I'll go back Lone Star after I finish my steak I just grilled up." Oh, you're making me hungry.
Nice.
I didn't know you did a live stream too. I do, Sierra. And boy, I hope that steak is medium rare.
Yeah. Don't cook your steak into a piece of leather. You got to have some blood still in it. Yeah. Speaking of blood, that new cover, that thing is great, man.
Yeah, Kyle's cover. Yeah.
Were you able to get that off to your printer? So you're going to have some of those to sell, or?
I didn't get it before I had to jump on and start doing all the live streaming stuff. But it's Friday. It's Saturday now, so I'll get it to him by. I'll get it to him tomorrow if he's in the office. I doubt he will be, but I'll be able to get it probably by con.
Well, shoot, if you even if you can't get it, like I don't know, man, go down to Kinko's or whatever y'all have and print off 100 of them and just autograph them and hand them out or something. Get it out there. Do you have like a big old Lone Star sign you can put up for the Indiegogo, or?
No, you're the second person to ask me. I can probably have one made on Monday here locally.
We're thinking how many people are going to walk past your booth next week? How many people attend San Diego Comic-Con?
Tens of thousands will probably walk by my booth.
So let me put it in simple words. If you don't have a Lone Star Blank Chicks Universe sign, Indiegogo sign, some people, and I believe the technical term, some people might call you retarded.
William Stedman. Oh, no, that was the same one. Is that right? How did my dollar value just go up, but nobody bought anything? Well, anyways, we're at 87.63.
Nice.
The house that never sleeps. Yeah, right. You haven't trained your children to bring you alcohol. What kind of father are you? Get the wine. Get the wine. Yeah, I put the stream on hold for a minute to get get my wine because nobody's in here to help me. Um, let's see. If you want to leave and move around, just put some nice gay porn. Yeah. No.
No. No.
Everyone drink. Everyone drink. Get nice and tipsy, and then spend all your money on Lone Star. See, this is the point where Fabio. This is the point where Fabio comes in handy. On 3, everyone drink.
Yeah, but yeah, you should have some kind of comic skate. You should have some kind of comic skate sign up too, just to see whose brain you can break.
Yeah, well, you know, they generally frown upon arson, and I think that's what would happen.
Have you checked to see what the panels are? Because as you're sitting there, hawking your wares and doing your best Billy Mays Hayes impersonation, I bet you there's going to be a panel going on talking about what a human piece of trash you are.
There's some guy that did a video about me today saying that I was worse than Dan Slott, but on the other side. And I'm like, and it's funny because I went and I watched it, and the guy literally has 1 view, and it was like up all day. And I was like, but I watched the whole thing. And I'm like, oh.
Well, that was nice of you. You know, that dude went to all that trouble to make. Oh, that sounded like a chirp. You want to check in on that?
Yeah, that's not. That's
not the money buzzer.
It should be. 125.
Could we do this like NPR? The breathy tones of NPR. If you like what you're watching and you want to continue seeing it, we need your help. You can feed a Mike Miller for only $5 a day.
I finally got my stinking customer support response.
Oh yeah? What'd they say?
Thanks for reaching out.
Say, Mark Miller, thank you for
I'm sorry to hear about the trouble. Please check your email for instructions on how to verify your email address. If you don't receive this, just let me know. That was my complaint, that I didn't receive it, and I was letting them know. Oh my gosh. 4 hours later, they get back to me to tell me to get back to them.
That's great.
No, so I don't know if you know what happened. I was supposed to start at midnight,
right?
Eastern time. And an hour before, I go to get it ready for launch, and I have to verify my email, even though I've been, you know, I bought like Cyberfrog and Jawbreakers on that by signing my Facebook account. Apparently, you can buy stuff without verifying your email, but if you're going to launch a campaign, you have to verify your email. So I went to do it, and it wouldn't send the verify email to my email address. And I kept trying. I rebooted my computer, rebooted my mail. I tried everything on Indiegogo I could. And so I sent in a customer support ticket that they send an email to right away to the exact same address. The customer support ticket makes it to me, right, that says we accepted your customer support. I'm like, okay, well, I have that. And then I wrote them back. I'm like, well, I got this email, so obviously you can send emails out. But then, you know, by that time, it's like freaking, it's 9 o'clock here. So it's already the time I should have launched. And so I was like, oh, screw it. So I signed up for a completely new Indiegogo account with a different email address that I have.
Right.
The first thing I did was verify my email address with that. So then I went in and I just rebuilt the whole campaign.
Oh, wow.
In an hour. So there's like some typos, and like one of my tiers, it says that it'll be ready in 90 years. It'll be, is it 2108?
Nice.
I believe.
Invest in your future.
Yeah, 2108. And then I have another one that that should have come out in the year 218.
So you're already late.
Yeah. And then on the early
there's no way to do business, Mike Miller.
I know. It's terrible. On the early bird special, I neglected to put in there that there were only 100 available as a perk. So we've already sold 32 of them, which is a third of them, and my best-selling item. So yeah, what I'm gonna have to do, because you can't alter or delete perks once someone has bought one. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to be here when the 100th one sells, and then I have to go and make the perk invisible.
Oh, gotcha. You should add a perk to have your son produce a video for somebody.
Oh, hey, that's not a bad idea. Wine. Everybody drink. Someone tell a joke. Got any good jokes, Edwin?
A good joke. A good joke. No, I'm not funny. I'm not funny. Do I look like a joking man to you, Mr. Miller? Do I look funny to you? Look at this face. Do I look funny to you?
Are you funny looking?
I've got a face for radio, dude. I'm reconciled. Once the nose hairs and the ears hairs started coming in, I just reconciled myself to.
All right, I'll tell a joke.
All right.
This is an old Dave Allen at Large joke. Do you remember Dave Allen at Large?
I will after you tell me.
Okay, he was a British comedian on the BBC that they used to pipe in on PBS when we were kids. So Dave Allen at Large. So there's a guy. What is it? I forget how it starts. He tells a lot of drunk guy jokes, right? So so there's a drunk guy, gets washed up on a desert island, doesn't have anything to eat, doesn't have anything to drink, and he's just wandering around on the beach, and suddenly he kicks a bottle on the ground, and he reaches down and he's hoping it's liquor, and he picks it up, and it's an old Arabic bottle, and he starts dusting it off, and then poof, this genie comes out of the bottle, and the genie says, "I am the genie of the lamp. I can grant you 3 wishes." And the guy goes, "Oh, you're pulling my chain." "So you're saying that you're going to give me anything I want?" He says, "Yes, you have 3 wishes. You can have anything you want." He says, "Okay." He says, "I want a bottle of scotch that no matter how many times I drink it, it fills itself back up." The genie says, "Done." So the guy has this bottle, and he opens it up, and he starts drinking. Oh, it's the best thing he's ever drank. And he drinks, and he drinks, and he drinks until it's all completely empty. And he pulls it away from his mouth, and it's completely full. And he says, "No way. Is that for real?" So he does it again. And he starts drinking. And he starts drinking. And he starts drinking. And it's gone. And he pulls it away, and it's full again. And the genie's like getting impatient. He's like, "Ugh. You still have 2 more wishes." And he goes, "2 more wishes? I'll have 2 more of these."
That sounds like my people.
Dave Allen was great.
My mother's maiden name is McKinney, and so yeah, I'm verifiably retarded. It's there. We've got the genetic documentation.
Deader. Yes, I wonder if Mike has toe thumbs. Mike does not have toe thumbs. Mike did cut his tip of his finger off with a table saw, so you don't want me working construction for you.
You weren't using like your fancy Japanese pool saw, or?
No. Do you guys use those? My brother uses those. I do have one.
Because yeah,
they make way more sense than pushing.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice, but it takes a little bit more technique. Yeah.
Yeah, that is what I used to make the dovetail. Did you see that today? I showed my.
Yeah, I heard you talking about it, but I didn't actually. Did you show the joint work or?
Yeah, well, I didn't get real close. I didn't get real close. So. Jiminy Cricket. So how far do you guys?
It is PBS then. It's like this old house. So, Mike, what are we working on today around the house?
We're fixing the toilet seat.
Get a Mark Wade's house and install a bidet.
Looks like I got something else dinging in. 8763.
Yeah.
8791. We got William Stedman, both covers autograph. Thank you very much. Did I say that before? I did. Sauron,
yeah.
the Dark Lord of Mordor.
Nice.
Wow, that's scary. I'm scared.
Well,
now.
He's got that eye. He's watching you. I guess he's a fan then.
Sauron's got deep pockets, yo.
You have to get some org posting going on.
Will your book be colored or black and white? Racist. I was looking through
yeah, we don't say that anymore.
Your first page's preview and your black and whites are stunning as is. Thank you very much, William Reed. Wait a second, William Reed. But no, they will be colored. I'm having a colorist tryout right now, and I do love Kyle's colors.
Yeah.
But I think they might be a little too vibrant for what I'm aiming at. So I'm going to test out a couple of guys. I have a couple of guys I use on Meg and on Injustice. So I'm going to test a couple of guys and see who looks best for the book, because it's about the book. It's not about the I don't want to say it's not about the colors, but I want to make sure it fits the book as best possible.
So Blacklist Comics.
Mm-hmm.
Did you choose the name Blacklist so that when you visit family in Japan and you tell them what the name of your company and have them say it back? Was that for laughs?
Blacklist. Blacklist manga desu.
Nice.
The way you'd spell that too, Buraku, Buraku. Ristu, R-I-S-T-U. Brakuristu. You know how they say McDonald's, right?
How do they say McDonald's?
Makudu Naruto.
Oh, do that twice.
Yeah, it's great because they have commercials. It's like Makudu Naruto, so it's really like rhythmic.
Oh, yeah, that is kind of rhythmic.
Yeah. Mike's gonna lose some teeth on a live stream. What? I already had a kidney stone on a live stream once.
What?
Yeah, it was funny, man. I was streaming. I was like probably 2 hours into it, and I'm like, you guys hold on. I go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, and I didn't have enough urine to get it all the way out. So I like walk back in, like I just can't move much. And I couldn't move because you can't. You're in that situation. All you want to just drink as much water as you can to fill your bladder up as fast as you can, so that you can finish your. And then I took a picture of it with my phone and I posted it on Twitter. It looks like.
You ain't right, boy. You ain't right.
I know. There's something wrong. All right, let's scoot down here. Glug, glug, glug. Yes, we are drinking. Cecil's annoying. Hey, be nice. Cecil turned drunk and disorderly into a lifestyle. Akashic Soldier. The cover where he's fighting Hitler. That version of the costume looks really good. Superhero costume. For some reason, the aviator helmet looks better there. Yeah, that costume, I'm not sure if I want to use it like as something he used to wear, because really, the story, gosh, I don't want to get into the story. But that is a comic bookized version of the true history of what happened. But like in the real history, I mean, like the world as it is now, they erased that history. So nobody remembers the Iron Cross. Nobody remembers Lone Star. Nobody knows about the secret mission to go over there and kill the Iron Cross. Instead, the history they rewrote is the history that we're familiar with today. So it's all a big conspiracy.
It's my superpower is opening jar lids with my oversized hands.
Ooh. We got 2 early bird specials, Jeffrey Frechette and Robert T. 8901. We're about to hit 9 grand.
Nice.
Very, very nice. Cecil is actually Vox Day when he's drunk.
I haven't had a chance to hop in yet, so let me get over to the Indiegogo while we're talking and go ahead and spend some money. Put some money where my mouth is.
Lone Star, the patriotic hero comics needs. Yeah. And he'll never be a fascist. I promise.
I bet you he'll never call any of your readers a piece of trash either.
No, he won't.
Did you see that today?
No, who did that?
What is that person's name? Tamara Bonvillain? Tamara Bonbon? She's a colorist for Marvel.
Bond villain?
Yeah. She said, everybody, why is your Indiegogo not a pinned tweet? What's wrong with you, Miller?
No, it's not.
No, I mean, you got your video, which is cool, but the actual Indiegogo is not a pinned tweet.
Lighten up, man. Let me see. Let me go to my home.
Yeah, I'm on your Twitter, and I'm looking to click through to the... Here we go. Got it. Yeah, I was looking for a post to click through to the Indiegogo.
Because I've been busy. Get off my back.
you had to build that thing from scratch again. Lone Star, heart of the hero. You'll believe in heroes again. Back it. Okay. All right. Let's find a perk here. Let's find a perk here.
Oh my god. I can't even get it to work.
For right now, I'm going to get both of these covers autographed. Let's see. Select this perk. Yep, that's one. That's one.
You can upgrade later to the troops one, and it's twice the price, but you still get your 2 signed copies, and then the troops get a bunch of copies.
Oh yeah. Oh well, shoot. Let me go back to that one then. Let me go back to that. Lone Star for the troops. Get this perk. All right.
Wow, Twitter is taking forever and a half to load.
Let's see. Let me not show my credit card on screen. All right, here we go. All right, submit payment. Your payment is being processed. This may take a few seconds. Thank you for backing this campaign.
Yay, thank you for backing this campaign. Let's see what happened here.
Share this campaign.
Boyette, Lone Star for the troops, $80 gets me over $9,000. $9,030. Yeah. Well, that and two others. Daniel Nash, digital comic version, and Yanko Morrison, 28 Lone Star #1 cover A. Over 9,000.
Nice.
We're over 9,000.
Let me ask you about that poster and the Comicsgate Alliance poster you drew. The pants you put on Lone Star. Are you gonna keep using that version of the pants, that like urban camo? Wasn't it an urban camo pattern?
I didn't put a camo pattern on that one.
Which one did I see that had the urban kind of the?
That was like the original drawing I did of him.
Oh, okay. Because I was thinking, man, that looks like that would take forever to draw.
Yeah. That's why I stopped doing it. Oh. Yeah, so my colorist threw camo on the cover A version.
Okay.
Because he saw that was my reference that I had camo.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'd be okay with doing that if the colorist did all the work. But yeah, I don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, I was just, something people maybe don't think about is just like making a comic book. You kind of got to like optimize your workflow.
Yeah.
Because do you really want to invest, like, if 10% of your time producing the comic book was just drawing the camo in his pants, you kind of got to weigh out the value of that. Give him some nice khakis.
Nick P, you're a good man. Mike Miller, we've got your back. You're a good man too, Nick P, for having my back.
Yeah, Nick is a good dude.
Yeah. Diesel was missing from all the live streams today, so I'm just going to come in and be him for the rest of the evening. I'm from Argentina. Who cares? Eichmann was arrested by the Mossad, I think. In Argentina? Also, Mengele passed, though. Chimney Cricket. What? Don't like Dragon Ball? I'm leaving. Sorry, man. I tried to like it, but no. I watched a fight where it was like literally like 3 episodes of them like trying to charge up while the other character was like just talking. It's like, dude, why don't you just beat him up? You're gonna sit there and let your enemy charge up so that he can try to defeat you, and you're just gonna jabber on blah 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 blah. I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, Lone Star could have disemboweled all of them in the time.
With his spacecraft metal alien or not alien Bowie knife. Oh, Mr. Thundero says they found a huge house in the jungle of Argentina with what appears to be Nazi symbology in it. Yeah, I was mentioning earlier that Hitler lived the rest of his life out in Argentina. I don't know if you ever saw
on the moon base. He wasn't on the moon base, or
no, but I mean they have photos, and they're pretty convincing. And I mean all the Nazis who got away, like the higher ups, ended up in Argentina. So it's not entirely out of the question that Hitler. I mean, I never saw pictures of his body. Did you?
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of people I haven't seen pictures of their body in. Yeah.
Yeah, but we got Stalin, we got Lenin. No Hitler.
Or
right?
Tupac for that matter.
Dude, Tupac's still alive. Tupac put out more movies and more music after he died than he did before he died.
So help me out with this though.
Yeah.
You're on the run from 2/3 of the world, right? You've, you're Your jackboot disco party just didn't work out that well. So you're running. You got your Swiss gold. You're going, and you get to Argentina. But when I'm packing to run away, right? Like I'm stuffing the doubloons and the Krugerrands and the cash in there, but let's take plenty of Nazi paraphernalia with us too. That way, if anybody ever comes over for tea, they can be like, "Is that a swastika?" No.
Have you ever played Age of Empires?
I haven't.
Okay, Age of Empires is a strategy game where you start off, you just build a house, and then you build you grow farms, you build a mill, you build a barracks to build your army, and you build out this whole thing, and then the opponents are also building out all this whole thing, right? Okay. And what you're trying to do is you're trying to demolish each other's entire civilizations.
Okay.
What you do is if you're the kind of player who just likes to irritate people, like me, if they demolish you, then you send like 6 of your little peons like running away to the other side of the map, where they start another civilization.
Oh, the Argentina gambit.
Now you know.
But yeah, and so for future would-be dictators who are gonna engage in some genocide and stuff, when you inevitably have to go on the lam and you're deciding what to pack, put your Lone Star comic book in there, right? Take the gold doubloons, but like if you've got some sort of icon that identifies you as like a genocidal maniac, maybe you leave that at home.
Might want to shake.
I'm just saying.
Shake.
Yeah.
So take the apple strudel and the paint it at home.
Yeah. Leave the iconography at home.
Leave the gun. Take the cannoli.
Pro tips, just in case anybody in the chat decides to start a genocidal regime. Oh man.
Alonzo says not a flat earther, but the flight paths are suspect. So you think the flight path thing is legit? We were talking about flat earth theory stuff earlier. I've got a dear friend who is a flat earther, so I have humored him and watched all the videos that he sent me. And this came up on Ethan's stream earlier, and so like he was like, "Why would they think this was?" And I'm like, "I'm not a flat earther, but this is why they think that."
Right. How does that account for like the Stargate down in Antarctica? Is that how they're getting to Australia? They're flying through like the little portal down there in Antarctica?
No. You can't fly through Antarctica because there's a giant ice wall there.
Right. So you use the portal.
No.
Like, have you seen like the stuff that's thawing out down there, and they have all the photographs and like the bases down there, and who knows, maybe global warming is going to wake up like some Lovecraftian horror, and we're all going to be,
Well, there is something suspect about Antarctica because in like the 1920s, they sent an expedition down to Antarctica to like film it, and you can see it's on YouTube.
Right.
And they like flew over this area where there's no ice and no snow, and there was like trees and vegetation and all that stuff down there. Okay. And they sent back reports that there was a ton of coal and there was all these rich minerals and all this stuff, but the like 18 nations got together and they said that Antarctica was off limits for development or for gathering of natural resources.
Yeah,
and it's called and that's a legit thing. There's like, I can't remember, it's called the Antarctic Summit or some crap like that. And so that's why Russia doesn't go down there, even though there's a crap ton of coal. Nobody goes down to Antarctica to mine anything, and there's it's like full of natural resources, but nobody does it.
Well, yeah, but because there's like I say, there's like a Lovecraftian horror down there waiting to be woken. And I mean, do you really? Well, sorry, we ended the world, and you're being flayed by demons. But you know, we needed that coal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pouring out one for Ash versus the Evil Dead. I tried to watch Ash versus the Evil Dead, and I found it lackluster. So I don't care if it got canceled.
So
holy shit, Mike! I watched. I guess Sierra Whiskey liked the ad after finally seeing it.
What's your favorite TV show in the last 10 years in the modern era of television?
Probably Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Well, yeah, I did like Game of Thrones. Well, the early part, again, once they killed off pretty much everybody who had any nobility, I'm like, eh. But like the only thing we could really watch that didn't make me nauseous or you want to go get the Luger and the Flamenwaffer was the. You ever see that Person of Interest show?
No.
Oh, that was great. So the actor who played Jesus, Jim Caviezel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So the premise of the show is that there's a scientist who has built this AI system, like a legitimate AI, and it's tapped into all the feeds, and it's supposed to inform the government of impending terrorism, like big crimes. It also picks up little crimes, like individuals being targeted, but it doesn't report it.
Hold up.
Okay.
We just went up to 93.34.
Oh wow. Wow, you just jumped up like $250 or $300.
Yeah. So okay, let me read these up. Yanko Morrison. Oh no. This is after you. Jeffrey Grimm, Early Bird Special.
Nice.
Samuli Olke, Lone Star #1. Thor Alvin Johansson, both covers, and Nuno Henriquez, Lone Star #1.
Nice.
93.34. Bazinga. We are 62% funded.
Very nice, man.
Thank you, all of you guys that I just mentioned, and everybody who has already supported, and everybody who has shared or helped out in any way. You are all my children. Nick P says, Mike, you and Edwin are a great team up. Love the deep conversations. Good stuff.
Cool.
We're the hair brigade.
I think we might be the comics dad brigade.
The silver fox and the Hapajap.
You got to patent the Hapajap slap, though. That's got to show up in a comic book somewhere. It's got to. Maybe you'll have to write it in Japanese to get it out there.
Elric Hyuga is saying, I'm not Japanese. It's from my favorite character from Naruto, Hinata Hyuga. I knew it was. That's why I asked earlier. I mentioned it earlier. This is from 101. That's an hour-old chat. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We're too much fun just
it gets hard when you get that far back, though, because when you start talking, people are gonna interact with your reply. But now it's like 30 minutes in the past.
Yeah. In this case, it's an hour in the past. All right, I'm gonna skip all these. I'm just gonna jump to whatever. If somebody's saying something in the present. Apologies for any questions that were asked that I didn't.
We're going back to the future.
Back to the future. If I can get it to work.
Sierra Whiskey 186. Yes, Edwin can see the chat.
Edwin, deep voice, deep conversation.
So yeah, man, you've got to have some kind of Indiegogo poster. And I think you should have something somewhere that says Comic-Con.
There's a way you can get one of those QR codes, I think, that'll send you right to the Indiegogo. I'm going to try to figure that out. Because if I can have that printed on the poster, people can just zip on it, and it'll take it right to them. No, you don't have to type in the... Although I bought LoneStarComic.com, and I'm just gonna have it redirect straight to the Indiegogo.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm curious to see how that conventions. Are you going to stream it all from the convention, or?
If the bandwidth allows me to. I mean, San Diego's usually pretty good about cell service,
right?
But I don't know if they're gonna have that level of bandwidth, because that's kind of heavy.
Has anybody contacted you to like do an interview or anything while you're at the convention, or?
No, I've got a couple of text interviews or email interviews that I got today that I have not started yet. I've been kind of busy.
Yeah. No, I think it's just going to be a fun time for you. But I think you'll have some awkward moments that'll make for good stories. Actually, can we see who's going to be at the San Diego Comic Convention? Can you pull up the can you pull up that thing and share it? Let's see who's going to be at Artist Alley.
My computer's too slow to try to tackle two things.
All right, I got it. San Diego Comic-Con, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not San Diego Pride. Don't go to that one, Mike.
Justified. It's a Justified. Justified is a good show. I just started getting into it, probably like 5 or 6 issues into the first season. But yeah, that's a good show. It's a good show. Deadwood.
Oh, Deadwood is beautiful. Yeah. Deadwood is beautiful. Oh. I've got a knife. Well, no, I can't do that. Yeah, I don't use profanity.
There are some fantastic shows on Netflix. Have you seen Peaky Blinders?
Have not seen that. I think my wife has, though. She likes all that BBC stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. Peaky
Blinders or something?
Oh, yeah. It's not bad. It's the detective one.
Yeah, the detective one. Yeah. All right, Comic-Con International San Diego?
The detective, no, she's thinking of Ripper Street.
All right. It is Comic-Con International, right?
Yeah. I think your wife is thinking of Ripper Street.
Mike says you're thinking of Ripper Street. Okay, well, who do I see who's going to be there?
I don't know. Artist Alley or exhibitor? Artist Alley?
Yeah.
Past events, job opportunities, Comic-Con, clicking on this. Okay, here we go. We're looking here. Well, how about programming schedule? Comic Creator Connection, special guest. Special guest. Are you a special guest?
No, I'm an exhibitor.
Well, what makes these people special guests? Do they pay to be a special guest?
No, they are guests of the show. I used to just see the Artist Alley tables are free for artists there, nice. But you only get 4 feet of table space, and your banner can only be 8 feet tall behind you. So you can do like a 4x8 banner behind you, and then try to do everything in a 4 foot. I take up a lot of space, so I buy a booth. David Dowler says Mangala died in his 70s of a boating accident in South America, though some say he went to America and carried on experiments for the U.S. government in California for some years before that.
So what are you registered as for the Comic-Con? Are you registered as
Mike S. Miller Art?
You didn't register as Mark Miller? All right.
Don't make me come over there.
You're not committing to the bit, huh? Okay. We're in the M's. Wow, there are a ton of exhibitors.
Yeah, it's a 1/4 mile long.
Oh, here we go. Mike S. Miller. What does the S stand for?
Stanley.
Really? How about that?
I'm named after a Hawaiian guy who was our neighbor, who was very helpful when I was born. So they named me Stan. My middle name is Stanley.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Okay, so you were exhibitor number 5568.
Yep, that's my booth.
I'm just kind of cruising through here. I'm looking for people that. Yeah. I'm just looking to see where the awkward encounters might come from.
I'm in Artist. I'm in front of Artist Alley, so plenty.
Nice. This is the good stuff. Where's the image booth going to be in relation to you?
About 1/8 of a mile to my right.
Oh, that sucks. Because you've been talking some smack, and that could be like a good dance fight. How is your dance fighting, by the way?
Yeah, I dance or I fight. I try not to combine the two.
Do you have like a cool leather jacket or anything you could wear?
I do have a cool leather jacket. How do you know?
Yeah, you should get some shades and a cool leather jacket. You need the da 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 da. Maybe you could get your son to stand by you and just da 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 da. Oh yeah, the white t-shirt and jeans. You could be the part of the Jets.
Napoleon.
My wife said Napoleon Dynamite. she went a totally different direction.
Yeah, that's.
We were talking dance fighting, and you're just talking nerd dancing.
That's still pretty epic.
I was going West Side Story, and she's like,
nice.
"Napoleon Dynamite."
Oh, hang on. I'm looking through this exhibitor list. Yeah, but you've been talking some trash to Image, so that could make for a good little tussle. You should call them out, man.
Not trash, it's new.
So, hey, if you're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con for Image, and you're feeling froggy and you want to get some, just stop on by Mike S. Miller's booth. Taste the fury.
The fury. All right, we're at 93.67. I really kind of want to get to 10,000 before I go to bed. So, 94.07. Nice. David Marudis got the early special. And Francisco de Moraes Faraz Gugge got cover A autographed. And Larry Bernard got cover B autographed. Thank you, everyone. 94. 95.17.
Wow.
Ta Peng Wang got both covers autographed.
What was that name again?
Ta Peng Wang.
Nice.
IP freely. No, thanks everybody. Yeah, another $500 and I can go to bed because I'm not going to stay up here until it's $15,000. I'm already winding down. It's 2:15 in the morning for me, but I am here. So I just need 5 more of you to get the early bird special so I can go to bed.
Lucasfilm is going to be there. They're going to have a booth.
Oh,
we should stop by there and talk some trash for Ethan.
I said it's over 9,000 because that's a meme. I'm aware of the Dragon Ball meme. It's not because I'm a fan of DBZ. Fascism was essentially socialism on steroids. Razor Fist has a great video on that. I wouldn't say steroids.
Is that like a good date night? Is that like a good date night video? Kind of like Instead of Netflix and chill, it's like fascism and chill.
I love those kind of videos. I don't know about that, but now socialism and fascism, I mean, honestly, the only differences that the only real differences that I can find politically between socialism and fascism is that socialism wants government control, not government control, government ownership of private industry. Fascism wants government control of private industry. And socialism isn't necessarily nationalistic, where fascism, as far as I can tell, is almost universally nationalistic. But other than that, they're freaking identical.
Oh, Bill Sienkiewicz is going to be there. You should go see that dude, because that dude's been losing his mind.
Yeah. Do you know who Goseki Kojima is?
Who is Goseki Kojima?
The artist of Lone Wolf and Cub.
Oh.
You're familiar with that, right?
I'm not. Aware me, Mike Miller.
Oh, Lone Wolf and Cub is a classic Japanese anime or manga. They ended up making it into like movies and anime and all kinds of stuff. It's about this like Ronin samurai who has this little baby-sized kid with him like all the time, and so he's Lone Wolf and Cub.
Oh, okay.
It's very famous. It's one of the most famous manga in Japan.
I have a weird relationship with anime. So the first time I saw an anime, Blockbuster was still a thing, and we had a VHS, and I got the first anime I ever saw was called Fist of the North Star, and you're already dead. The Fist of the North Star and the Fist of the South Star should never fight. Good stuff. And so I saw that, and then I went into the Army, and somebody one day was like, one of my buddies was like, "Hey, got some anime. You want to check it out?" Like, yeah, I like the Fist. And then there was like tentacles and stuff happening to girls, and I'm like, I'm not really cool with all this. So that kind of scared me off of the animus for a while.
Yeah. I was at, I think it might have been Chicago Con. Might have been, I don't know. I was at a con one time. And there was a hotel party, and my friends were there, and we were there to talk to
some
I don't remember what it was.
Some hoes. Yeah.
Joe Quesada and Jimmy Palmieri and those guys were there. And Quesada like pulls out the freaking Paris Hilton porn tape and puts it on, and I'm like, all right, I'm out. I think I'm the only one who walked out of the like.
It's just a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
And a Paris Hilton, that's a bad scene, Mike Miller. Yeah, you made the right call.
So anyways,
it's cool, Mike.
The reason I asked you about if you know who Goseki Kojima was because I don't know if you can see this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That is an original Goseki Kojima. Nice. So my mom had a friend in Japan who owned a bar. And it was the bar that Koseki Go frequented, known drinker. And he gave the bar owner 6 paintings, 6 original paintings. And she gave one of them to my mom. So a few years ago, my mom comes into my office and she sees that I have these 2 like 3-inch thick Lone Wolf and Cub mangas on my shelf. And she's like, oh, so I have art by that guy. And she knew his name was and everything. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you know, the painting on my wall. I'm like, what? So I go over there, I look at it, and she's like, yeah, that's Koseki Gojima. And I'm like, wow, that's insane. And so it was like maybe the next year, she just gave it to me like on my birthday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
And you can go on like Comic Art Fans, which I don't know if you know what it is, but it's where art collectors will post the stuff that they've collected, and like almost nobody has any Koseki Gojima work. It's like there's probably like 6, and they're just like little sketches and stuff. And I'm like, if this Indiegogo doesn't work out, maybe I could sell that to pay the mortgage.
Well, okay. Practical question. When can you start accessing funds from the Indiegogo? Does it have to be at 100% first, or?
No, it has to end 30 days.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
So I should be fine because, you know, even if my metal prints don't get here, I'll still make money in San Diego. So
good. But yeah, you should absolutely have, even if it's just something you make at a print shop, you should have that cover and some other stuff, you know, you sign it, because that's going to be cool. I've got a feeling as hot as Comicsgate is.
Hey, don't go outside, cat. Jeez. I've got the door wide open. Like, I can't believe he'd even walk near the door. He's such a fraidy cat.
Do you think has Comicsgate trickled out into the wider world outside of Twitter and YouTube? Or you think people are becoming aware of it? I don't mean non-comics fans, but within comics.
I don't know. Maybe Facebook.
Sorry, my dogs are getting a little crazy.
That's all right. I got 2 updates. Ryan Case, Lone Star for the troops. Thank you, Ryan, for supporting our troops, and thank you for your purchase. And Tam Nguyen, early bird special. I think that's a third of the early bird specials are gone. Humphrey Bear wants to know which half of me is Japanese. The good half. Oh.
Yeah.
The racist half.
Okay. Fury.
All right. Okay. It's okay, little girl. It's okay. We have 2 little dogs. This is Lola. She's about 16 years old.
Her name was Lola. She was a
showgirl. Yeah, you're a good girl. All right.
Yeah, those early bird specials are selling like hotcakes, Jeffrey Grimm. That's a third of my monetary sales have been early bird specials.
But that's, wow, you're so close to 10,000 already.
Yeah. I need $353. Come on, guys. Let me go to bed, please.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see, though, at this. It's beautiful. It's live streaming. Be interesting to see if Comicsgate, if like any of this controversy is filtering out into the wider fandom. I think you're probably going to find out next week.
What have I gotten myself into?
Oh, it'll be good. It'll be good. I do think you should go autograph something for Bill Sienkiewicz, though. You should absolutely do that.
That guy's incredible talent. And crazy left.
Yes.
Crazy left, yeah.
Yes. Well, how did everybody lose their mind in the last 2 years, or did just Trump just reveal reveal the mental illness that was lurking there, ready to be revealed.
That's what I say. It's they wore a mask, right? The mask that told them it's okay to get along with people who disagree with me, right? Because,
right.
But when Trump, and you know, it's partially it's because they thought they were winning, and so in a sense they were being magnanimous by allowing us to be their friends, right?
Right.
Even though they despise everything that we say and stand for, they're being magnanimous because they thought they won. Obama was president. Hillary was going to be the next president. So it was just going to get better for them. And then the world shattered without the faintest glimmer of expectation that Trump was going to be president, with a 98% assurity that Hillary was going to win. Trump fell on them like a great and glorious blonde meteor from the sky and just crushed all of their hopes and dreams and broke them. And they're like emotionally just shattered, and they could not. I mean, and some of them are, you know, they're coming back to reality a little bit.
Right.
Like my niece's mother, she sent me an email that said she unfriended me in real life after because she said she was afraid of me because I was a Trump supporter, even though I'd never changed anything that I'd ever believed prior to, you know, it's like they are so grounded in emotion and fear rather than logic and reason.
Did you say this out loud?
It was an email. She emailed me to say she's unfriending me in real life. But because he has recently chilled out.
Nice.
Oh, 97. We are.
Oh,
wow. William Allen, cover B autographed. Thank you, William.
Yeah. All we need is just, what do we need? We need 2 more early bird specials. 2 more early bird specials. Yep. And Mr. Miller can get some well-deserved rest.
It's 2:30 in the morning. Come on.
So what's the plan for tomorrow? What's the plan for tomorrow? What do you have to get accomplished tomorrow?
Let me think about that. I think I do need to finish or do those interviews so I can get some press up.
Yeah.
And my friend Chris Crosby, who owns Keenspot, which is a very it's a pretty big web comics site. He's going to be running an ad for me on that site, and it gets like, I think it gets like 100,000 views a day or something like that.
Oh wow!
So hopefully that will push some people to the site, and then whatever promotion I can do here or with Ethan or with V or with whoever. You know, I'll say it because V mentioned it in our live stream today. So I've been bugging V to get Sargon to interview us.
Oh, that'd be a good pairing. That'd be a real good pairing for.
Yeah, and so Sargon has agreed to interview me and Ethan. So
very good, very good.
Yeah. I mean, he's only got 800,000 subscribers, so
yeah, he has a lot. And there is, you know, there is in the Venn diagram of gates and things and hobbies, there is some pretty substantial overlap between some of the old Gamergate participants and the Comic Gate participants, either overlap or sympathy.
9907.
Ooh, so close.
9907. So, Doug Tatro, early bird special. Thank you very much. Did I mention Jason Harris already?
Jason Harris. You know what? Mention him again because he's a
Jason
good
Harris,
man.
early bird special. Thank you very much. This has to refresh. That was 2 of them. I don't think the money part refreshes as quickly as the contributor part. So I might actually be at 10,000 already. Let me check on here. Do a quick. I haven't refreshed the one on my computer since it was $8,700. We are now at 130.
Let me read some chats here. So we got Sierra Whiskey 186. Not a Trump supporter. Don't get how people ignore all Trump's crazy stuff. I'm a huge Trump supporter, but I also recognize that he says some some pretty bombastic stuff. It's fantastic though. But you know what? Here's the deal. We're not
10,000.
Oh, congratulations.
10,000. I'm going to bed.
Well done, Mr. Miller. Well
we
done.
can wind it down, but I think, wow, 10,000.
Yeah.
In what was it? 11 o'clock. So 9 hours, 10 o'clock here. 4.5 hours. We got to $10,000 in 4.5 hours. Thank you, person who supported. Thank you, every single person who contributed. Thank you, every single person who shared with anybody. I love all you guys. Wow. That's freaking awesome. We are 2/3 of the way there. And after that, I can start getting paid. Because like I said, this amount of money was just, it's for printing, it's for coloring, and it's for everything but me. So after the 15,000, I start getting paid. So thank you. We are 2/3 away to me actually making a penny.
Well, buddy, that's a pretty strong signal. $10,000 in 4 hours. It sounds like people believe in you and what you're doing from what you've shown us.
Thank you. It's crazy. It's a crazies.
That's amazing.
I am stoked. So I'm sorry, I interrupted you from saying something about Trump.
Oh, one of the chat members was saying that not a Trump supporter. Don't get how people ignore all Trump's crazy stuff. I despise Hillary though. Yeah, you know what? And it doesn't matter because we're not crazy SJWs. Sierra Whiskey 186. And so it's okay. It's okay. You're still on board the team that matters, right?
Yeah, and
we're still part of Blacklist universe. So,
well, the thing about Trump is he is bombastic, but he's always been bombastic, and he's always kind of said crazy things. But I didn't vote for him because he's bombastic. I voted for him because of the policies that he was promoting, and everybody I know who was a never Trumper on the right to a leftist on the left said there's no way Donald Trump is going to keep any of these promises that he's saying. And he's the first president since Reagan to come into office and try with every fiber of his being to keep all of his promises. So, you know, that's what I support about him. I support his policies, you know, and his willingness not to let somebody who's talking smack about him try to change his mind, or he doesn't kowtow or cater or cower before the media. Who, I mean, Obama and Clinton were. It's funny because they say the media was their lapdogs, but they were lapdogging in kind, like especially Clinton. And it's funny because I kind of say this about Bill Clinton as Bill Clinton is my favorite kind of Democratic president. He's the kind that does whatever the polls tell him to do. But yeah, I mean, they were guys who cared so much about how they were perceived that they wouldn't stand by their decisions or their character. Whereas Trump, he's like, you can think I'm the worst piece of crap on earth. I'm going to do what I believe is right.
Well, I think people who are kind of triangulating by perception, you kind of come down to moral relativism, yeah. Because it's not principle, it's not reason, it's just kind of putting your thumb up in the wind and doing what's expedient.
Yeah, Bill went with the wind, a true Democrat.
A true Democrat.
I'd rather have a bend in the wind Democrat running things than an ideologue.
Oh yeah, like an actual, like a true believer leftist. Yeah, no way. Yeah, and I can identify with like moderate Democrats and like actual, like real deal liberals, like the classical liberal, like the political science definition of a liberal.
Yeah, that's me. They're called conservatives now.
Yeah, and not liberal like the way we use it
as a pejorative,
colloquially or just in common English. But if you actually go look up the political science definition of which is what everybody wants to do on a Friday night,
Don't Mike drive. All right.
You should get some rest. You should get some rest, Mr. Miller.
Thanks everybody for being here. Thank you for all your support. Please like and share. The Indiegogo. Pin it to the top of your Twitter. Pin it to the top of Pin it to the top of your dresser drawer. I'm tired. Love you all. Love you, Edwin. Thanks for being here. Mahalo.
Congratulations.
Aloha. Shaka, bro.
All right, brother.
All right. Peace out.